Introducing the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.fm, and many more. The Open Palm Podcast, where the host engages his listeners with inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas. Topics include: make more mistakes, how much is your value, don't get right, get going, learning to let go, excellence is a habit, and more. Binge listen today. Subscribe today. It's getting excellent ratings. That's the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. You can also find it on YouTube. Make sure you share it with your social networks and connect on Twitter and Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's the Open Palm Podcast with Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms. Go listen, download, and subscribe now.
Hello, my friend. Hello again. Or hello for the first time if you are just joining this podcast, just happening upon it, then I welcome you, my friend. This is Jerome Shaw, and this is the Open Palm. Welcome, and thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your presence, your love, your light, and lending a listening ear to absorb a message that may take you to places you could only dream of. Even a small seed, when planted and watered and fertilized, can become something wonderful, something marvelous, be it just a blossoming flower or a giant tree. What will you be, my friend? What will you be? You know, too often I believe that we believe, and mistakenly believe, I might add, that the life we want isn't possible for us. If you can think it, if you can dream it, you can do it. I think Walt Disney said that. If you can dream it, you can do it. We discount ourselves. We count ourselves out so much. I was victim to this mentality. I would see people, driving the car of my dreams, living in the home of my dreams, all of these things, and living their life to the fullest. But if I ever would believe that the lives I lived through vicariously were possible for me, and I don't mean specifically their lives, but my own. For we know that to dream of the person you wish to be is to waste the person you are, and to dream of the life you wish to have is to waste the one you have already. But the one you have is enough, my friend. The mind you have is enough, my friend. All these things that you feel are only possible for others are possible for you. The heights that you wish to achieve, the dreams that you desire to make reality, the places you wish to go, to travel, all these things, my friend, are possible for you. And I do mean you. Yes, you who are listening right now as I speak, as you are listening to the words on this podcast. You, my friend, the life that you want is possible. Once you believe it to be true, oh, the things that you will do, the changes that will happen in you and around you. Once you have come to accept it as not only a possibility, but inevitable, the universe conspires to assist you. Things start to happen. Things start to shift in your favor. It is as if the world starts turning to a different rhythm. It's still spinning on its own axis, but it's spinning to a different tune. People who no longer serve you start to exit from your life. It is as though that As you are rising in consciousness on your elevator of life, they are just getting off on their floor. You don't even have to kick them out. They are exiting of their own accord. And the people who you are supposed to be meeting, the people on those upper floors as you rise, you are coming into contact with them. They are getting on your elevator. They are sharing your space. They are encouraging you to continue rising, to continue thriving, and not just surviving. As you elevate in your consciousness, your thought patterns, your frequency, your vibration, life starts to go your way. And it doesn't mean that problems don't arise, but the way you handle them is different. The way you perceive them is different. And the people who you were supposed to be around all along start to come into view as your awareness grows. I pray that you know this, my friend. You are enough, just the way that you are. But may you realize your inner power to be all that you can be, and to not settle for the way things are, to not settle for thinking that the things that you want and desire aren't possible. Because I'm here to tell you, my friend, they are more than possible. They are here. For if you can think it and you can dream it, it is done. If you believe, it is already manifested. Thank you for listening, my friend. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, that is the Open Palm Podcast here in Austin, Texas. The open palm means harmony with the world, understanding our place in the world, using our skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. I pray that you received an encouraging message today from this episode, and that you would share it with a like-minded individual who is learning and growing like you, becoming their greatest version. Pay it forward today, my friend. Many have asked how they can support the podcast. Well, you can support it by becoming a supporter, opening your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw, and hitting that little support button there is much appreciated, my friend. Even if it is just $1, it makes all the difference. Be well, be blessed. Have an awesome day or night, wherever you are. Take care. Hey there, my friend. So you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.